Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Clockwork Heart, or Nikki from J2NA Games. If you're joining me today, hopefully you're either friends, family, interested in gastric bypass, or here from the J2NA channel. Or maybe you just have some questions you hope that my video will answer. But either way, I'm really glad you joined me. Thank you so much for stopping by. Today I'm going to talk about pretty much the worries I have for post-surgery. Because I'm sure a lot of people have post-surgery worries. And they're not really questions that you can ask your doctor. It's more things that only time will tell. So for example, like, I guess the biggest thing is, what if I don't like how I look? I've been huge my entire life. The least I remember ever weighing is 180 in high school. I mean, obviously I weighed more when I was a child. I mean, less when I was a wee child, but I don't remember. I've been large since elementary school, middle school, I don't know. There's never a time where I have been small. And what if I don't like how I look when I'm skinny? Yes, the healthy factor will be what's more important, but I worry about having body image issues because it took me a long time to get over my body image issues with being obese. So how long will it take me to get over body image issues that I might have from now being thin? Now that I'm comfortable with my large body, how will I feel about my small one? And it's not really important, because what's important is that I'll be healthy and my medical problems will go away. But it's still a question that I have. And along that line, this is the silliest question you'll probably ever hear in regards to, like, oh, what's gonna change? I've always had this ridiculous fear that if I was skinny, all of my hair follicles would get closer together. So my already really bushy legs when I don't shave can be like 10 times worse. So like, that's my big fear. Am I gonna turn into like Sasquatch? Because then I'm gonna have to get some laser hair removal, because I like smooth. Like, if you don't like smooth, that's cool, good for you, you do you, but I like smooth. But anyway, that's the most ridiculous question out of my list here. You don't have to worry about any more ridiculousness. Anyway, and I guess I'm a little worried about the extra skin. Obviously, there's gonna probably be some. You see people on YouTube who don't have extra skin, you see people on YouTube who do, so I think it all depends on how much weight you lose, how fast, and what you do during the weight loss period. Hopefully I'll exercise enough and take my vitamins correctly so that I won't have a lot of extra skin, but something I'm gonna have to deal with. And again, it may just not help my changing body image issues, but again, health is more important than that. Another thing that I wonder, because it's already a problem and I've only lost like 25 pounds, is, are my boobs gonna stay the same size? And I think a lot of girls probably, if you're considering, well, maybe I shouldn't say girls, people with boobs, maybe if you're a guy with boobs, you also are worried that they'll be different shapes, because that can happen, I'm sure. So people with boobs probably worry, like, are they gonna be a different size? Because the one's already way bigger than the other, and like, if this big one stays big and the little one keeps getting smaller, I'm gonna be a freak. I have to get some surgery to fix this. And again, like, all of these are really shallow, and that's okay, because they're not holding me back. They're just questions I have for the future. But yeah, I'm worried about my girls. Hopefully, can you guys even out? I'll get your surgery, it's fine. And I noticed from reading through my manual, they give you a big manual, they say you're gonna, like, that you won't like the same things that you used to like, and so I wonder, like, how much will my taste change? Will sushi still be my favorite food? Will I still love John's macaroni and cheese when he makes it for holidays? Like, obviously I'm not going to eat a lot of macaroni and cheese, but like, what will I feel like in regards to food? Will my favorite foods still be my favorite, or will I start to hate them? Will there be things I really can't ever eat again because they just make me sick? I'm sure there will, but what will they be? Hopefully I can answer this question in the future. And another thing they note in my little manual is that your personality will change. And I can already see that. That's happened a lot already. In a way, I'm more irritable, but I think that's just the whole strict diet that I'm sticking with right now. But I can definitely see changes in my personality, like, that I hope don't affect my friendships. I don't really know how to put it into words because I can't really pinpoint what's changed. I just know that I feel different. Like, I'm not as lazy as I used to be. And I do want to and do make better food choices. And I know I find myself a lot of the time looking at people who have the habits I used to have, like not doing anything for themselves, always asking someone to do something for them, or, you know, just generally being lazy, which I used to do, like really bad. Like, I wouldn't do anything for myself. John, get this for me. John, do this. John, do that. And he would, because technically I'm disabled, and yeah, it does hurt a lot of the time, but I still need to do things for me. And I already see that change in me, and I don't want it to maybe have negative effects on my friends. It's changes for the better. I need to be more active. I need to eat healthier, but I hope that I don't become too judgmental, I guess, is my concern. I worry that I'll start to push my friends away because they're different than how I currently am. But I don't think that'll really happen. It's just a fear that's in the back of my mind. Mostly because the fucking, sorry, I'm gonna try not to swear on this channel. There that goes. The book they give you, it specifically says, like, people get divorces over this. I'm like, oh no, not leaving John ever. He's gonna have to put up with me. That's just how it's gonna be. Sorry, John, you have to put up with me. But I do worry about it. Like, I don't want to be a miserable person to be around. I want to be the same person my friends have always known, just a healthier, thinner version of that person. And I really hope that I can be. You know, that's pretty much my big concerns for after surgery. Of course, there are the little concerns, like, am I really going to be able to stick to this strict diet that they want you to do for the 6 weeks after the surgery? But, I mean, yeah, if I don't, it's really dangerous. You could rip your pouch back open, and nobody wants to be in the hospital for a second operation. So, while that fear is in the back of my mind, I know that I'll do well because it's medically required. I could die if I don't follow it, and I don't want to do that, so I follow the diet. And then there are things like, how fast will I lose weight? Of course that's a question. Will I be able to afford new changes of clothes every time I go down a couple of sizes? But those are minor things. They're not like deep and introspective. Not that I'm a deep and introspective person. I just ask about, are my boobs gonna change? But you know what I mean? Like, they're questions that don't bother me. These I worry about because, you know, I don't want to be a different person. I just want to be me, but thinner and healthier. But I don't, like, yeah, these are questions, but I believe that everything will be okay, and I will always be me, no matter what. So, if you're my friend and I start changing, slap me. Just, stop it. You're being a bitch. Don't let that shit fly. Anyway, if you have questions, what were your questions for when you were going through gastric sleeve? Are you going through gastric sleeve? What are you worried about right now? Or if you have questions for me, or if you have answers about the boobs or the extra skin, go ahead and leave a comment in the boxes below, the comment, whatever you call it, comment section below. And thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.